Neymar, one of the most talented and marketable footballers of his generation, once turned down a multi-million-dollar contract from Real Madrid to join Barcelona. It was a choice that shocked the footballing world, one that raised questions about his true motivations. Was it the lure of playing alongside Messi? Or was it something deeper, a dream that had been nurtured since his childhood? What followed was a legendary career at Barcelona, one that saw him lift titles, break records, and create some of the most iconic moments in football history. But was it the right decision? Neymar's transfer to FC Barcelona in 2013 was one of the most dramatic and high-profile sagas in modern football. The Brazilian wonder kid had become a household name due to his dazzling performances at Santos, leaving fans and pundits in shock. European giants were locked in an intense battle to secure his signature. Both Barcelona and Real Madrid, two of the biggest clubs in football history, saw him as a future superstar, someone who could dominate world football for years to come. His rivalry for Neymar's signature was not just about adding another talented player to their squad. No, it was about power, prestige, and long-term success. Both clubs had spent years tracking his progress, knowing that whoever signed him wouldn't just get an exceptional player, but a global icon, a commercial phenomenon. Real Madrid and Barcelona had clashed before in fierce transfer battles. But Neymar's case, it was different. It was unprecedented. Unlike most young South American stars who rushed to Europe, Neymar stayed at Santos for years. He defied expectations, delaying the inevitable European move, perfecting his craft in Brazil, building the legend before the world could finally claim him. Before making the leap to European football, Neymar had already built a legendary status at Santos. The club, which produced footballing greats like Pelé, had once again found itself in the global spotlight thanks to Neymar's brilliance. By the time he played his final season with Santos in 2013, he was not just a promising talent. He was the face of Brazilian football. In his last year at Santos, Neymar showcased everything that made him special. His dribbling was electric, leaving defenders helpless. His acceleration and agility, unbelievable. He glided past opponents as if they weren't even there. His finishing, clinical. He could score from any angle. But what truly set him apart was his flair, the ability to entertain while dominating games. He played football with joy. Every touch of the ball felt like pure magic. During the 2012-13 season, Neymar's performances were nothing short of mesmerizing. He led Santos to victory on numerous occasions, scoring spectacular goals and delivering moments of brilliance that left fans and commentators absolutely speechless. His ability to perform in big matches was evident as he carried Santos on his back multiple times in both domestic and international competitions. By the time he was ready to leave Brazil, Neymar had already won several major honors, including the Copa Libertadores 2011, the South American equivalent of the UEFA Champions League, and the Recopa Sudamericana 2012. Individually, he had already won 2 South American Footballer of the Year awards, 2011, 2012. A rare achievement for someone so young. His statistics at Santos were simply staggering. 136 goals in 225 appearances, along with countless assists, mesmerizing dribbles, and jaw-dropping skill moves that became viral sensations worldwide. Neymar's talent was undeniable, and he had outgrown Brazilian football. It was clear he needed a bigger stage to showcase his brilliance, and Europe was calling. The only question was, where would he go? By the time Neymar was ready to leave Santos in 2013, he was one of the most sought-after young players in world football. His flair, his dribbling magic, his goal-scoring genius. It had already drawn comparisons to Brazilian legends like Pelé and Ronaldinho. European clubs had been tracking him for years. But in the final stretch, it came down to 2 giants, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Both clubs made significant efforts to bring him to Spain. Real Madrid, having scouted Neymar since he was a teenager, were desperate to sign him. They put forward a massive contract, one that could have made him one of the highest-paid youngsters in football. They had even invited him for a trial when he was just 14 years old. Their interest? It was long-standing, and they wanted him badly. On the other hand, Barcelona had a different vision. They saw Neymar as the ideal successor to their aging stars, the perfect complement to Lionel Messi. Their offer? Financially attractive, yes. But more importantly, they promised Neymar a role in a team that was built for attacking football. A system that was elite, a system that was designed for a player just like him. Barcelona's possession-based, fluid attacking system suited Neymar's technical abilities. At Real Madrid, the focus was more on counter-attacking and direct play, which could have required more adaptation. Neymar had long admired Barcelona's legacy of Brazilian superstars from Romario and Ronaldo to Ronaldinho. Real Madrid, on the other hand, had also been home to legendary Brazilian players like Roberto Carlos and Ronaldo Nazario. Barcelona had a track record of nurturing young talents into world-class superstars, Lionel Messi being the prime example. Playing alongside Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta could help Neymar refine his game. Eventually, Neymar chose Barcelona. But his transfer was far from simple. He had reportedly signed a pre-contract agreement with both clubs, and the financial details surrounding his move led to legal complications that would follow him for years. The battle for Neymar was just one chapter in the eternal war between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Their rivalry, known as El Classico, is one of the most intense in football history. It transcends the pitch, affecting politics, culture, and most significantly, the transfer market. Both clubs have been notorious for trying to steal players from each other, sometimes even using underhanded tactics. The most infamous case? Luis Figo's shocking move from Barcelona to Real Madrid in 2000. Real Madrid's president at the time, Florentino Perez, triggered Figo's release clause, leading to a transfer that stunned the football world. But in Barcelona, it was seen as betrayal. When Figo returned to Camp Nou in a Real Madrid shirt, he was met with pure rage. Fans threw objects at him. A pig's head landed on the pitch. Another epic battle came in 2007. Both clubs wanted Dani Alves. The Brazilian right-back was shining at Sevilla, and Madrid looked like the favorites. But then, Barcelona struck. They swooped in and secured his signature, making him one of the most successful defenders in their history. Subscribe for more quality content like this. Neymar's case was yet another high-stakes battle in this war. Real Madrid believed they had him, but Barcelona, using their close relationship with the player's entourage and their Brazilian heritage within the club, ultimately won. This transfer only added more fire to the rivalry, with Real Madrid reportedly feeling deeply deceived by the negotiations. Had Neymar chosen Madrid, football history might have been different. Would he have formed a lethal partnership with Cristiano Ronaldo instead of Lionel Messi? Would Real Madrid have dominated even more than they already did? These are questions that remain unanswered. But what's certain is that Neymar's decision was one of the most dramatic moments in football's modern transfer history. Neymar's decision to join Barcelona in 2013 was not merely a business move or a choice driven by financial incentives. No. It was deeply rooted in his personal aspirations and childhood dreams. From a young age, Neymar admired Barcelona's footballing philosophy, a style built on fluid passing, attacking brilliance, and technical mastery. He grew up watching the mesmerizing tiki-taka football that defined Pep Guardiola's era at Barca, where players like Xavi, Iniesta, and Lionel Messi dominated European football with a brand of play that was not just effective, but beautiful. Real Madrid had already tried to sign Neymar when he was just 13. They even flew him to Spain and offered him a contract. But he returned to Brazil, choosing to develop his game at Santos instead. Years later, when the time finally came for Neymar to make his move to Europe, both Barcelona and Real Madrid had powerful offers on the table. Real Madrid's offer, financially massive. They had a history of signing Brazilian legends, Ronaldo Nazario, Kaká, Roberto Carlos. The deal looked incredible, but Neymar's heart was set on Barcelona, the club's legacy, their beautiful style of play, and most importantly, the chance to play alongside Lionel Messi. was too good to turn down. This decision led to a golden period in Neymar's career. At Barcelona, he became part of the legendary MSN trio alongside Messi and Luis Suarez, winning La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League in 2015. His time at Barca was filled with unforgettable moments, including his heroics in the 2017 Champions League comeback against Paris Saint-Germain. But football is unpredictable, and in 2017, he made another shocking choice, leaving Barcelona for PSG in a record-breaking move. The irony? The very thing that drew him to Barcelona, playing alongside Messi, was also a reason for his departure. He wanted to step out of Messi's shadow and become the main man elsewhere. Would things have turned out differently if Neymar had chosen Real Madrid instead? Perhaps. But in that crucial moment of decision, he followed his heart, and for a few magical years, he was exactly where he had always dreamed to be, at Barcelona, and conquering European football. Neymar's time at Barcelona was nothing short of extraordinary. From the moment he arrived in 2013, he electrified the football world, proving himself as one of the most dynamic and influential players on the planet. He wasn't just joining any team, he stepped into a club already filled with superstars, and yet he thrived. Alongside Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, Neymar helped form one of the most lethal attacking trios football has ever seen, the legendary MSN attack. From the very beginning, Neymar showcased a breathtaking mix of technical brilliance, creativity, and goal-scoring magic. He took Barcelona to new heights. In just 4 seasons at the Catalan club, Neymar put up stunning numbers: 105 goals, 77 assists, 186 appearances. But his impact was so much more than just stats. He was a game changer. His lightning-fast dribbling, his unpredictable moves, his ability to destroy defenders in one-on-one situations, unbelievable. The way he connected with Messi and Suarez, pure football magic. And the fans, they adored him. Not just for his flair, not just for his style, but for his passion, unwavering commitment to Barcelona's success. One of Neymar's most iconic moments at Barcelona came in the 2015 UEFA Champions League final against Juventus. In the dying seconds of the match, with the crowd on edge, Neymar scored the third and final goal in a thrilling 3-1 victory, sealing Barcelona's 5th European title. That goal wasn't just a statistic, it was a statement. It showed his ice-cold composure under pressure, his deadly finishing ability, and proved his importance in the biggest moments. The 2014 to 2015 season, oh, what a season! It was undoubtedly his best at the club. 39 goals in all competitions. He helped Barcelona achieve the unthinkable, a historic treble La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Champions League, the stuff of legends. But Neymar's impact wasn't just about goals or trophies, it was about the way he transformed Barcelona's attack. His style of play was like a perfect match for Barcelona's fast, intricate tiki-taka system. The way he linked up with Messi and Suarez, pure magic. He wasn't just another star, he was a game changer. He created space, unlocked defenses, and played with a level of flair that left fans and opponents in shock. Whether as a winger, forward, or second striker, Neymar brought versatility that made Barcelona's attack unstoppable. His creativity, skill, and lethal finishing made him the perfect complement to Messi's genius and Suarez's relentless hunger for goals. Together, they were more than just a trio. They were a nightmare for defenders. One of Neymar's most iconic performances came in the 2017 Champions League, round of 16 against Paris Saint-Germain. After Barcelona suffered a humiliating 4-0 defeat in the first leg in Paris, it seemed impossible to turn things around. But then, Neymar! He ignited one of the most dramatic comebacks in football history at Camp Nou, scoring 2 incredible goals, delivering a perfect assist. He was unstoppable. Barcelona won 6-1, a miracle, aggregate victory. This remarkable display proved his ability to thrive under pressure, his undeniable influence on the team. It was moments like these that cemented Neymar's legacy as one of Barcelona's greatest players. Neymar's time at Barcelona wasn't without its challenges, though. His relationship with Messi, while highly productive on the pitch, was sometimes seen as a point of tension, particularly as Neymar began to establish himself as one of the top players in the world. However, Neymar's time at Barcelona can largely be defined by his growth into a world-class talent, one who was not just living in Messi's shadow, but contributing in his own right to the team's dominance in both Spain and Europe. When it came to trophies, Neymar helped Barcelona maintain its status as one of the greatest clubs in the world. He won 2 La Liga titles, 3 Copa del Reys, and the 2015 UEFA Champions League. His performances in domestic competitions were just as significant, with his ability to break down opposition defenses and create magic on the field, making him an absolutely integral part of the squad. Despite the achievements and success, Neymar's departure from Barcelona in 2017 for PSG marked the end of an era. Barcelona fans still look back on his time at the club with fondness, as Neymar was pivotal in one of the most successful periods in the club's history. His partnership with Messi and Suarez led Barcelona to triumphs on almost every front. His dazzling skills, his key goals, will forever be etched in the memories of fans worldwide. In just 4 years, Neymar became a Barcelona legend. His impact on the club is still felt today. His time at the Camp Nou is remembered as one of the defining chapters of his career. Neymar's time at Barcelona wasn't just a chapter in his career. It was the defining stage where he transformed from a promising talent into a global superstar. He dazzled the world with his breathtaking dribbles, clutch performances, and a flair that perfectly complemented Barcelona's iconic style. His contributions went beyond goals and assists. He was a game changer, a showman, a key architect of one of football's greatest attacking trios. But while his Barcelona journey was filled with silverware and unforgettable moments, his departure left fans wondering, what if he had stayed? Would he have won more Ballon d'Ors? Would Barcelona have continued to dominate European football? Or did he make the right choice in stepping out of Messi's shadow? One thing is certain, Neymar at Barcelona was a spectacle, a player who thrived under the brightest lights, delivered when it mattered most, and left a legacy that will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, you can click on the left or right side of the screen.